You need to hear this, truly hear this in your heart. You are not failing. We carry a heavy weight of expectation on our shoulders. We believe we must have everything figured out before we can take even the smallest step forward. The plan must be perfect. Every risk must be accounted for. Every detail must be polished to a shine. This desire for perfection can become a cage. It traps us in a cycle of endless thinking, planning, and worrying. We call this analysis paralysis. Dreams go to rest there, but not peacefully. It's a restless, anxious state where fear of getting it wrong stops us from getting anything done. Give yourself permission to pause. Rest is not a luxury. It is a vital part of the process. Your mind, like your body, needs moments of quiet and recovery. True clarity doesn't come from forcing a solution. It comes from creating the space for one to emerge. Allow yourself this grace. We are often taught to believe in the power of a perfect plan. We see stories of incredible success and assume they began with a flawless blueprint where every step was known from the beginning. This is one of the greatest myths that holds us back. The truth is, most great journeys, most great businesses, most great creations started with a simple, often messy first step. They learned. They adapted along the way. Your obsession with the perfect strategy is rooted in a deep human fear. The fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of wasting your precious time and energy. It is a defense mechanism. If I can just think through every possible outcome, I can avoid any pain or embarrassment. It's a loving intention with a paralyzing result, an illusion of control. By staying in planning, it feels like progress, without ever facing the messy reality. You never have to risk your idea not working. You never have to hear criticism. But you do not learn in the planning. You learn in the doing. The doing is where the magic happens. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. It whispers that a good enough attempt is a failure, that an imperfect start is not worth making. What if a good enough first draft was a victory? Start your engine. Drive to the first red light. Trust you will know what to do when you get there. Once you have given yourself permission to rest, it is time to take a gentle step forward. We need a simple system, a kind and repeatable process that helps us move without feeling overwhelmed. This is not about forcing or pushing through pain. It is about creating a small, safe structure that encourages action. This anti-overthinking system has 5 clear steps. Step 1. Rest first. Never start from a place of exhaustion. Honor your need for recovery. Step 2. Set a tiny first step. I mean truly tiny. So small it almost feels silly. If your dream is a book, don't write a chapter. Open a new document and give it a title. If you want to work out, don't run 30 minutes. Put on your running shoes. Microscopic actions are too small for fear to fight. They require almost no motivation and build momentum. Step 3. Set a short timer. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Tell yourself, I am only going to work on this tiny step for 10 minutes. It's a beautiful trick for your brain. Anyone can do almost anything for 10 minutes. You are just exploring. Often you'll enter flow. If not, that's fine. When the timer ends, you can stop. Success. Steps 4 and 5. Accept good enough. Repeat daily. Create something, any little thing, and do a little more tomorrow. There will be days when this system does not feel easy. Old habits of overthinking and self-doubt will creep back in. You might skip a day or a week. You might try your tiny step and feel like you have failed. Be incredibly gentle with yourself. Catch the harsh thought and replace it with kindness. This is hard, and that is okay. I am learning a new way to be. I will try again tomorrow. Make your rules even smaller. If your tiny step feels too big, shrink it. If write one sentence is too much, just open the document. If 10 minutes is too long, try 2. Always find a version you can do, no matter how small. Limit planning time. Give yourself 20 minutes, then move to a tiny action. Create a boundary for your overthinking mind. Keep your workspace simple and clear. One tool, one page. This journey is not a straight line. There are hills and valleys. Stumbles are chances to practice self-compassion. Pause. Breathe. Be kind. Then take one tiny wobbly step forward. That is all that is ever asked of you. This is about shifting focus from the intimidating mountain of your goal to the single small stone at your feet. You do not need the whole journey mapped out. You do not need to feel perfectly ready. All you need is the willingness to take one small step right now. Readiness is built as you go. Courage is acting in spite of fear. Progress is not giant leaps. It is the quiet rhythm of one small, good enough step after another. The small decisions you made each day led you here. The same will be true a year from today. The tiny actions you begin now, opening the document, putting on your shoes, writing one sentence, will accumulate. Over time, they create momentum. This is how books are written, businesses are built, lives are changed. Not with sudden genius, but with the humble, daily practice of showing up for a few minutes. You hold all the power you need to begin. You do not need permission or a better plan, just a little more kindness toward yourself. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Be imperfect. Learn as you go. Let go of getting it right the first time. Just get it started. The world needs your messy, courageous first attempt. What is one tiny thing you can do today? Do it for 5 minutes. You can do this. The journey begins now.